Hi friends, welcome to my channel, and this is part 4 VCP8 Data Center Virtualization 2023. So in this video we are going to see how you can deploy and configure your VMware vCenter server. So basically, which is known as a VMware vCenter appliance also. So also in short form you can call it VCSA. So we are going to see how you can basically deploy a virtual machine appliance which is going to host your vCenter appliance, vCenter server. So before, if you remember, in older versions like 6.5, 6 or 5.55, you can install the vCenter servers on the Windows machines with the Microsoft SQL database and all. But now with the latest 6.7, they have started this new concept where one single virtual machine is going to take care of everything like vCenter infrastructure and all. So this is what we are going to deploy, which is you can say vCenter server appliance. So appliance you can download directly from VMware website, and you can basically go and check all the configuration parts. So before moving further, I want you to browse this configmax.vmware.com/home. So what is this? So let me take you to this website. This is very useful website actually. So this is website VMware configuration maximum. So in this basically website you can see what all VMware product can support, like maximum and minimum limit. You can also do the compare limits with versions, like if you are running Windows basically vCenter server 6.0 or 6.7 or anything, you want to compare with any other versions, what are the benefits, limitation you are going to get. So you can configure, you can verify through this tool, or you can say website. So this is again going to be owned by VMware itself. So if I click here, so this is the VMware keep always this website updated. So if you want to compare, so just click on get started, and then what you basically product you want to compare. So you can see here, you can basically, if you go to vSphere, you will see all the versions of vSphere. So if I click on 8, you will see what the vSphere 8 having. So if you want to basically compare with the virtual machine maximum, you can compare like how much maximum virtual machine you can assign, virtual machine CPU you can assign, RAM per virtual machine you can assign. So you can basically compare all the limitation, or you can say the maximum configuration you can assign. So same thing, let's say if you want to verify with the ESXi host maximum configuration, so you can click on select the from ESXi host maximum and just click on view limit. So it will take few seconds, and then you can see this is updated. So host CPU maximum you can see 896, and then you can see also from increase from 768 to 896 from version 7.0.u2 onwards. So you can see also virtual machine maximum. So per ESXi host, how many maximum virtual machine can be sitting, virtual machine maximum, so virtual CPU and all. So all the information, if you want to refer through this, you can you can basically go through this website. This is very useful and powerful website when you are doing the capacity. So of course you are not going to provision these much infrastructure, whatever this limitation is given, but just for your information you can go and refer what the infrastructure is maximum going to support. So so also sometime like sizing depends on the licensing and all other costs also, so you can check that also. So like vCenter, if you want to see VMware vCenter, so view limit, you will see the limitation of vCenter server also. So scalability side, host per vCenter 2500 you can see here. So power on virtual machine per vCenter, it's a 40,000 virtual machine you can keep running on a single virtual machine as a power on, and 45,000 as a register. So this is the maximum configuration one vCenter can support. Definitely this is going to be a very big, and so vMotion operations per host 10 GB 8 and all. So this is useful information if you want to refer. So content library, biggest content library, item size is 1 terabyte and all. So this is good. I recommend you to go and check this website. Maybe you will find very useful. So this is configmax.esp.vmware.com/home. So this is about the site. Now let's get in action. So this is my demo environment. So I got my domain controller from where I'm going to run my vCenter setup, deployment setup, and this is my ESXi host. On top of this ESXi host 01, I'm going to deploy this VCSA machine with the within a virtual machine. So let's start. So this is my ESXi 01. I have logged in here, and you can see currently it's does not have any virtual machine. So I have downloaded my, basically you can see the vCenter server setup here. So ISO file here. So I'm going to open it, and if you want to run the installation, go to VCSA-UI installer, go to Windows 32 and then run. Definitely if you want to run from any other like Mac or Linux, you can go to that browser. So the ISO file does support everything like Linux, Mac, or all the versions. So you will see here 3 options: install new. So this is for new vCenter. If you have any existing vCenter version which is running on older, you can basically upgrade and migrate from existing Windows vCenter server, or migration to convert existing Windows vCenter server. So you can do that also, and restore if you have a backup and something went wrong with your vCenter and you want to restore, you can go ahead and restore. So click on install a new vCenter. This is what we are going to do. So this involves 2 stages. So deploy and setup. So first stage is this deploy vCenter server. So in this stage it's going to deploy a virtual machine basically. So click next, and I accept the agreement. Click next, and ESXi host where you want to deploy. So I'm going to type my ESXi host IP here, and then the credential for my ESXi host. So certificate, accept. Now it will show you the, okay, I think some password issue. So now VM name, so I'm going to call it VCSA, and root password, I'm going to type my password for root account. This is good. Now click next. Now it's asking for deployment size. So deployment size is important. So how big your infrastructure is. So based on that you can select the deployment size. So I'm going to select the here from small, since this is a basically home lab. So I will be fine with this small, basically, which is going to be a 4 vCore and memory 21 gig, and this is going to be a storage and host up to, it can support up to 100 hosts, and VM up to 1000. Storage is going to be a default, which is going to be this only. So click next. On the next page I'm going to make it thin, and here you will see basically there was no storage. So first thing, I should go ahead and add the storage. So I have already added 1 terabyte disk in this ESXi host. I have not created data store, so I'm going to create a data store. So create new VMFS volume data store. So I'm going to call it VCSA disk, and then click next and finish. Now you will see here 1 terabyte data store, which is with name of VCSA-disk. So this is good. Now let's see if it's a facet. Yes, we got the new disk here, VCSA-disk. So this is good. Now just go ahead and click on next, and now it's asking for details. So Currently I have not deployed any network, so I'll leave with the VM network and IP address assignment this thing, and I'm going to create VCSA.labs hands-on.lan. so this is the name what I'm going to create, and FTDN I need to add to DNS also, so I'm going in my DNS, and this is my DNS as well, so I'm going to add VCSA and I'm going to add IP, so 196.1.110. so this is my FTDN, so good, add. Now you will see this is added here. Oops, we need to add 0 here, not 1, so apply. Now you'll see this is added. This is good. Now I'll go ahead and try to ping this IP. So you'll see no ping is responding, but we are getting the resolution for IP, so this is good. I'll make sure this is same, and IP address I'm going to type what I have given in my DNS configuration, so 110, the subnet mask, and the gateway I'm going to put in the DNS server, so 0.101, and next. Now we are ready with the deployment. So what we have gone through: target ESXi, the VM name, small, default, data store details, and all other network details. This is good. Now I click on finish. So now you will see deploy vCenter server is started. So now it will create a virtual machine. So you will see here task create VM is started, and then import vApp means it's going to update import the vCenter appliance image. Now this import image is going to take some time, maybe depending on your storage speed and all. Hardly it's going to take 10 minutes. So I'm going to pause the recording here. Once the deployment is done, let's start from there. So now stage 1 is completed, and we can go ahead and now click on continue. So now it will start the stage 2, which is going to be time configuration part mostly. So sync time with ESXi host. If you want to sync from anywhere else like NTP server or anything like that, you can do it. So just click on next, and then it will ask you to add a SSO configuration details. So now if you go here and refresh this page, you will see VM is created now and status is normal. It's not powered on. So once we okay, it got powered on, basically it's not showing there. So you can see the basic configuration part which we have done, it's completed. Now it will do some configuration like SSO configuration and all post deployment configuration. So I'm going to use the vSphere.local as internal domain name, and then I'm going to type my password for administrator at vSphere.local. So here it is, click next. Now I'm going to click next, and this will configure the final thing. So it's going to create a SSO and user ID, and that's all. Just click on finish. So vCenter setup in progress. So if you want to log in now, you should be able to log into appliance console, which is this. So I'm going to take you to the appliance console. So just type https://vcsa.labs hands-on.lan and the port number 5480 for appliance access. Now you will see, just click on OK. Now you will see it will ask you for the password, so just put your password and log in. So now you will see it will show you the same progress which is running here. So once this is done, then you will be able to see successfully able to log into appliance console. So let's wait for this configuration part to be finished, and then we can see the appliance status and all. So again, this configuration is going to take approx 5 minutes, so I'll resume video once the configuration part is done. So now you can see the configuration stage 2 is also completed. So click on close. Now you are done with the installation setup. Now you can go ahead and log into your console and verify everything good on virtual machine, basically vCenter appliance console with the port number 5480. So 1 second, it should be root, I guess. So login. Now you can see we have logged into vCenter server management console on the port number 5480, and you can see overall status. So hostname VCSA.labs-on.lan, and you can see the vCenter version, build number, uptime, and all other details, CPU health, and everything you can see here. Domain information vSphere.local. Currently this is joined to single sign-on domain, which is vSphere.local, and you can see all other details also, like monitoring. You can see access, firewall, everything. If you want to modify any setting, you need to come here and modify, like IP address or any other detail if you want to modify related to vCenter. Now you can change the name also, you can change the IP address, anything. So this is good. Time services status also, you can see what all the services here. If you wish, you can, if you have any issue related to vCenter, you can come here and check the status. And update also you can check. So by default it's going to sync with your internet, and it will show you the latest versions if available there to patch anything, and history also you can see. So it will take some time to sync with the internet, and it will show you the latest build number if available. Then we got administration. You can see password expiry is enabled, so if you wish, you can disable this also, so password is not going to expire. So you need to make sure you disable this, or if you enable this password expiry, then what are your validation details, and you must need to set email alert also, otherwise if password is expired you will not be able to get notified about this. And then back syslog, if you want to configure any syslog to forward logs and all, you can do that. And backup configuration also you can configure from here. You can put the mount point where you want to take the backup and all. You can schedule also backup. So this is good. So also if you want to monitor the disk details, like what are the drives we have deployed, so by default you can see 17 drives are deployed with the vCenter appliance. So you can see the status and partition detail also. This is root, partition, swap, core, log, db, and all of the size you can see from here. Auto deploy, image builder, update manager, you can see the size of each. And if you want to modify anything, you can modify also. So this is good. Network details you can see, and database, again database, this is running on the not running on basically the SQL and all, it's running with the embedded database system. So you can see the utilization of database and everything. So this is good. Now I'm going to log into actual vCenter console where we do our day-to-day operations. So through vSphere client, so this is here. Now I go ahead and log in with the vSphere at administrator at vSphere.local account and put the password. So you can see this is our brand new vCenter server. This is ready for action. So basically you can see the status also, version, it's telling update is available for this. If you wish to update, you can update from here also. So build version, select version, which version you want to update and all. You can see multiple build version there. So I'll get into these things also, how you can upgrade your vCenter through this update manager and all. So this is all about the deploying and configuring the vCenter server. So next videos we will run through some configuration parts. So thank you for watching. Please subscribe me for more videos, and if you have any query, any question related to this, you can always post me on my given mail IDs. I'll try my best to respond to you guys. Thank you once again. Bye bye.